YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video and some truth. And due to the graphic nature of this video and the things I might say, I'm going to try my best to control what I say to the best of my ability. But it's just something when I hear about these dog-ass pastors, these fake pastors. I'm not talking about the real preachers. I'm not talking about the real reverends, ministers, whatever you want to call yourself. And if you're a man of God and you stand on the truth, I salute you. I don't want anybody to think I'm against the church. I'm against the pastors. No, I'm against wolves in sheep clothing. It got to be somebody standing on the outside looking in, like that ain't no damn sheep right there. Hit them with a spear, they gone. Now, we have a pastor from Colorado, a Colorado pastor, young man, 22 years old, but he wasn't quite young enough to be with this 14-year-old. Now, if the 14-year-old, she shouldn't be having sex. She shouldn't be out there hiding ass or whatever. And people get mad when you say hiding ass, like your parents ain't never told you that, especially if you were a female, if you was out there in the street. So don't get mad when I say I'm a grown-ass man. But at the same time, it's bad enough she having sex at 14, but let's just keep it real. A lot of these kids out there, if they ain't having sex, they doing the other thing at these ages right here. And don't no parent want to hear that. Don't no parent want to believe that, but it's true. We all have been young before, and we know how freaky some of us was back in the day, and some of us still freaky like that now. Like I was saying, she's 14. If the guy was 16 that messed around with her and ended up getting her pregnant, okay, it's bad, but it won't be no big deal. But here you have a grown-ass man, supposed to be a pastor, and he's 22, decides to get this girl pregnant and have a baby, and what is going on with these damn preachers coming all out the woodworks, just doing something strange for a little piece of change and just really just showing they naked ass, literally, whether in the bedroom or in the damn pulpit, anything goes. So I'm going to read a snippet from this story, but I will give my opinion as we go. Colorado pastor, 22, arrested for having sex with 14-year-old girl, admits to being the father of her child. Just like the old ass New Jersey, again, what's the Camden? Yeah, Camden, New Jersey. How can I forget it? Camden, New Jersey cop, 36 years old, had a baby by a goddamn girl, 15 years old. And I said got, G-O-T. I didn't say God now. It was say, oh, you talking about the pastor, but you using God name in vain. No, I'm not. So we got to get that straight. You got to be clear on this internet. But just like the cop out there in Camden, New Jersey, got the young girl pregnant and everything. And the bastard didn't even get charged in a minute after they took the blood test, even before. But once you get the blood test, you got the minute. But took a blood test and child's his. Nothing happened. Now you got this damn pastor basically doing the same damn thing. Now his name, Romello Leach. Remember the last name, Leach. And what do you think when you hear the word leech? Leech is. What do a leech do? Suck the blood out of you. Suck the life out of you. A parasite. And that's pretty much what he is. He's a fake Christian parasite trying to latch on to these little girls and just suck them dry, use them dry. And I ain't talking about, the lower regions, if you will. Just a metaphor. He's just a leech. Now, allegedly admitted to the crime doing a recorded phone call. And y'all better start talking all this goddamn shit on his phone, talking about all your business and stuff. Now, true enough, he should have got exposed. I'm talking about to the people who ain't around here messing with minors or, little sadistic stuff like that. You better stop talking all your business on the net and on the phone. You're going to get a knock on the door, and it ain't going to be Biggie waving in the fofo. Now, authorities say Leach is associated with several churches that met at a Colorado Springs hotel. See, this is when they had these conventions, when they be whether citywide or statewide. You know what some of y'all call it. Some of y'all call it USAC. Some of y'all call it the Kojic annual conventions. Some of y'all call it the Pentecostal meetings, whatever. Well, people go to these campgrounds or they meet up at these big old civic centers or whatever, and they have these conventions. That's pretty much what they're talking about right there. And that's how all these people from different churches come together. Now, the El Paso County Sheriff's Office began investigating him in May after getting a tip from the pregnancy center. They're like, we got a young girl up in here pregnant. Her mama came in here, said her stomach was hurt, but her stomach ain't hurting. Yeah, it's hurting all right. She got a baby in the oven. That's why. And this right here is supposed to be the pastor. Y'all need to go see him about this because his ass is way too old to be with this 14-year-old. Now, Leach was arrested Wednesday, charged with multiple counts of sexual assault on a child, and is being held in jail. A Colorado pastor is accused of having sex with a 14-year-old girl, admitted to fathering a child with a teenager after he was arrested. According to El Paso County arrest documents, the girl became pregnant and gave birth to a child, which 22-year-old Romello Leach told investigators was his. Authorities say Leach is associated with several churches that met at a Colorado Springs hotel, according to the Gazette. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office began investigating him in May after getting a tip from the pregnancy center where the girl and her mother sought help. The teenage mom gave birth to the child on September the 15th, shortly after she turned 15, just turned 15. So he was already having sex with her probably when she always 13, but at least 14. Now, according to court documents, the teenage girl did not mention the pregnancy to anyone until her mom noticed her larger belly in May. So the girl kept the whole thing a secret and everything while she up here having sex with this grown ass man. And what pleasure do you grown men get out of messing with these young girls who barely cleaning themselves good yet? And I'm not trying to sound funny. I'm not trying to sound nasty. I'm just telling you the truth. Some of these girls don't even get out of school and go wash their butts. Some of the boys too, but we talking about little girls now. Because you men, for some reason, have these fantasies and these fetishes over these damn little girls who still learning how to properly take care of themselves. And you are the worst of the worst to me. You know, you some of the worst people next to the serial killers. You know, you right up there at the same level with them, because you doing basically the same thing, but you killing them more slowly, because a lot of these kids grow up and develop mental problems, develop anger issues, be disassociated with their friends and family. They can't relate to people because they stuck in this bubble, you know. And that's what happened to a lot of people, and then they blow up or do something later on in life and regret it because of this way they was brought up. You know, it's sad. Now, authorities say Leach recorded doing a phone call with his ex-wife, admitted his actions was wrong, but said that he was full of lust at the time. And why people are always trying to doggone it, quote the Bible scripture when it's convenient for them. Oh, I was full of lust. Yes, yeah, you was full of lust. You got that part right in. And you also was full of shit also, because what you gonna say next? The reason why he didn't come home that night because he took the girl somewhere and God told him to be still, so he had to be still right there in her presence, and one thing led to another. So you can take them words and use it for any damn thing you want, but it's unfortunate they won't take these words and make them stand on the truth that they are meant to be stood on. That's sad. Now, Leach reportedly tells his former wife that he knows he had made the worst mistake, an affidavit in the case states. It's not like I would go around and sleep with everybody's 13 or 14-year-old daughter, he asked, but damn, it don't matter. You did it with this one, and you probably would have did it to a lot more if your grown ass didn't get caught. You know, and that's what you damn old ass men get. And we gonna get on you women next too. I'm just waiting for that video to arrive, and it's coming. You know, we got that in the woodworks right there, because we got to keep it a balance on here. We got to keep it equal, neutral. Now, in a separate conversation with an unidentified person, Leach admits to having sex with the underage girl on at least 4 different occasions. So if he admitted to 4, multiply that by 3, at least 12 or 20. You know, they were knocking boots more than H-Town, you know. So for him to sit up there and say just 4 times, you might as well just say 40. What difference does it make? 1 time is enough. You know, I don't understand that. Like, they going to lower the number and it's going to make it better. No, it's not. It's still the damn same. Now, Leach admits to having sex with the underage girl on at least 4 different occasions, and acknowledges being the baby father. Like, he proud. Yeah, I got that little girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like he burning mad. Like, who that baby daddy? You know what I'm saying? Then he step out. I'm the pappy. You know, I don't understand this mess right here. He's proud to wear that badge. Now, Leach was arrested Wednesday on multiple counts of sexual assault on a child and is being held in jail. It is not known if he has a lawyer, and if he don't have a damn lawyer, he better get one. Now, this guy look like he was in the National Guard or the Army or something, because it shows a picture. I'm gonna try to include that also. It shows a picture of him with his fatigues on, with his uniform on, and I don't understand, why do some of the main guys who want to be over these churches and minister to people be the most devils? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. And so it's true what they say, that the devil know the word of God and know the Bible just as much as anybody else do. Matter of fact, knows it better. You know, that's how they're able to manipulate these people. Now, parents, you need to get your children straight also, because the responsibility still lies on you also, in that child also, even though it is a child and they are entitled to make mistakes. But these mistakes are not just regular mistakes. You don't make a mistake of letting a grown-ass man between your legs, whether he persuaded you or not. You know what you're doing is right or wrong, because guess how? Because she hid it. She hid it from her mom. If she was naive and ignorant about the whole situation, about how things really supposed to go, she would have been proud to show it off. Mom, I'm pregnant by that damn preacher, you know, the one that you gave that $10 to and told him to lay hands on you and pray for you. And while he was praying for you with his hand on top of your head, he was looking at me, licking his lips and stuff, giving me the V sign with his lips, with his finger. So the responsibility lies on the parent. Pay attention to your children. Your daughter around here gaining goddamn 20 pounds a week. Trust me, not a week, a month. That's not McDonald's. Even though McDonald's will put you up there real quick, that's a bun in the oven, if you will. So you need to pay attention to your children, and you know damn well if your child is hiding something. Stop making them feel like as long as you pay the cell phone bill and they up under your roof, check that damn phone. You'll be amazed what you find in that phone. You might find scriptures. Then you might find a naked man laying on the couch. You know, you never know what may be going on. But you feel like you violating your child privacy by letting them do all this, and you really setting them up for the slaughter. You know, don't you understand that you in a war out here, a spiritual war, and the main people that you're supposed to be trusting are the main ones who's really trying to screw you, if you know what I mean. Now, I want you all to think about that right there also. And what would you do if that was your child, 14 years old, having sex with this preacher, hid the pregnancy from you, hid the size of her belly. I don't know what the hell. She walking around with big old triple fat goose jackets and stuff, starter jackets, pro players, trench coats or what. I don't know how the hell she hid that belly, but somebody please let me know. And also, what you think should happen to this fake ass preacher right here? Tell me that. What do you think should happen to him? Because we hearing so many stories, like the preachers from Ohio, the three pastors that was so-called allegedly trafficking women for sex, young girls for sex and stuff, and getting caught up in hotels and stuff and all kinds of mess, you know. And it's sad like that. And this is the reason why the people talk about the church like they talk about it. But anytime I give a critique on a church or a pastor, I always have a reason and I always give you all a reason. Therefore, you won't say that I'm biased or I'm against the church. No, I'm not no atheist. I believe in the Most High. I believe in people that are called. I believe in the church also, but at the same time, right is right, wrong is wrong, you know. So let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like, subscribe. And some of you all need to go talk to your daughter right now, because if she been sick for the last 3 weeks, that ain't the flu or pneumonia, you know what I'm saying? Because if that was pneumonia, she would have been when it was seen Jesus by now. You need to go in there and have a talk with her, you know. Put your hand on her stomach. If you get a little kick, you know what it is. Anyway, keep it real. Till next time, y'all stay blessed. I'm out.